Hey guys, so before we actually get into the story quest, which I've seen, it looks pretty cool from what I've seen of it. Uh, F in the comments for the captain. We may not have known him nearly as long as we would have liked, but he was a good guy. Uh, so he's now within this realm of death, not only freeing himself from immortality, but giving a huge middle finger to the gods. In their pride, they decided not to lift the curse of immortality from him. So instead, he said, you know what? Screw you, then. I'm going to mess things up for you royally. So he went out the way he lived. And, he will be remembered. And we can interact with him. And I think I need the Pyro Traveler. A noble figure coats the sun with frost, and 2 arrows grant salvation to Natlan not once, but twice. Offer. Building up your tribal reputation will grant you rewards blazing flint ore, which will further improve the traveler's pyro abilities. Okay. So where flint ore gets its name from the radiant glows it harbors. So, okay, that's what we can do. But yeah, just final respects. It's a shame they underutilized him, but he's an awesome character. And just like all characters we see in this game who eventually leave us, you know, we will be reunited. Some way, sometime, we will be reunited. So, here the Lich King sits on his frozen throne. Because there must always be a Lich King. And now we can go and change back to Kazuha.
Want me to come along?
And we can start our... Actually, I think that was below. So we might have to go through the bottom part of it. Yeah. Good thing we've got a telly. Got a teleport down there. Also, how many sigils do I have? Do I have enough? I think it's 30 or 40 we need now. 49. Let's actually do that real fast. It may be 50, I don't remember. But if not, we can just come back later. Lower that. Okay, so we do have enough. Okay, it's 30, and I have 50, almost. Alright, so we get a free wish. We get some primos. Okay, cool. Let's actually go ahead and just use that right now, because I really don't care about these. Oh, yes, 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 it's exactly what I've wanted the entire time. Also, this should be open now.
Time to go.
We actually got a package for this place. Really? We just got... Where is it? Slightly squashed package. The Gemporium. So... what is this place? Don't worry, that's what has become as well. Okay. Because he's like, oh, I don't have anything right now. So I thought maybe that would help do it, but maybe we have to complete all. Because lately with the other nations, the same thing. It's like you have to wait so long before you can start using the shop.
Time to go.
So.
Time to go.
This way, douchebag.
Lately, we've been sleeping well and eating even better. Now this is the life. Exactly! Look, Paimon's tummy is so stuffed. It's all round and plump now. And now it's time for some rest.
What a peaceful feeling. We're normally... Oh, wait, no, that's him talking. What a peaceful feeling. We're normally so busy. It's nice to have some downtime like this every once in a while between adventures.
We've got trouble.
You got trouble, guy. Yoni? That voice. Is that Silali? To hear a voice at a time like this is truly an honor, Granny Eat Sleep.
Cut that out. It's serious. What are you doing sleeping this late? Who are you, me?
Yeah, I was actually about to say that. You sleep late all the freaking time.
Come see us in the speaker's chamber once you've cleaned yourselves up. We're waiting for you here.
So much for sleeping in. Guess we'll have to head over there. Wake Paimon. Wake up, Paimon. We've got to go find Mavuika.
No! Paimon's not done eating yet. Huh? Oh, good morning.
As the blazing sun. After explaining the situation of Paimon, you quickly to the speaker's chamber.
Paimon coming in! Paimon coming in! Is this...
Let's see if that's a little better. Actually, don't we have just... Not even gonna bother. Leave the Wearian. Ooh. Also, let me see.
Time to go.
Sometimes after doing certain things, they give you more recipes and all that. So maybe... Magmic Ode. Okay. Jeez, guys, I don't think I have enough more for any of this. Cup o' grain fruit. That sounds really good. Okay, I'll buy all those. Grain fruit meat soup. Okay. Get those. Tatacos. Sure, get those. Sure, we'll get those. Get some flour. I love me some of those Mondstadt hash browns, so we need plenty of jam. And yeah, you're seeing that correctly. I've got 71 million Mora. But John, what do you do with all nothing? That's why I have so much. That's why I have so much, because I don't do anything with it. Actually, yeah, I think it's just out here, right? It's right here. Yeah. I was making it hard for myself. Oh, I bet that's not the only time you make it hard for yourself. Thank you.
wonder if they've eaten. Or if they've even gotten up. Maybe I should buy some snacks? Oh, don't tell me something came up on their way here.
Relax. I'm sure they're fine.
Ah, there they are.
See? Just like I said.
Mavuika, see Lolly! We came running as soon as we got your message.
Thank you for coming all this way. Here, have some water and catch your breath first.
Thank you, Mommy. Sounds like something major happened.
Well, you could certainly say that. I'll let Lolly explain.
Strictly speaking, I'm just passing on something I heard as well. Basically, the Wyatt passed a truly shocking piece of news to me through the smoke last night. You're aware that Mavuika's not the first Pyro Archon, yes?
Yeah.
On occasion, there were those who lived longer than an ordinary human. Not unlike my situation. But all in all, the title has changed hands many times. And now, the Wyatt have sensed a special surge within the ley lines. A truly ancient soul is about to return to the mortal realm. His name is Xbalanque.
So the first Pyro Archon, and what was with that weird pause? His name, a truly ancient. Like, was that how it was supposed to be read, or was it supposed to be like a truly ancient? Because that was weird. It was like a weird pause. But yeah, the first Pyro Archon.
Xbalanque? But isn't he the
Oh, yeah.
very first?
The OG.
Yes, that's him. The first Pyro Archon. According to legend, he was the greatest of heroes and leaders, and the one who made a deal with the ruler of death, thereby creating the rules that saved Natlan's ley lines.
Hasn't he been dead like a really long time? How can he be resurrected?
Even in Natlan, it's impossible for someone as ancient as him to ever return. Still, nothing's off the table when Xbalanque is concerned. Hence why this really is something major.
Let me be clear about this. I did not mishear, nor is the Wyatt mistaken. We would never jest about something like this.
That would be kind of funny. It was like an April Fool's joke for them. It's like, oh, guess what? The first Pyro Archon is coming back. And everyone gets all, oh my god, oh my god. And then the Wyab's like, nah, I'm just messing with you guys. You did all that for nothing.
Don't worry. Both the Traveler and I have complete faith in your abilities. Whose interpretation of the Wyab's will could we trust if not yours?
Yeah, that's the one thing I'll never be modest about. But the fact I'm not wrong about this only further begs the question. Just why is Lord Xbalanque suddenly about to be resurrected now?
As you can see, Lolly's even more concerned about this than I am. Still, it's understandable. Waiting to find out the whole truth must be torture for a great shaman who can only peep at the outcomes without knowing the causes.
Mavuika, I hope you'll approach this with a measure of caution. Depending on how things go, everything could change or nothing at all. Well, I think you know what I mean.
I do. Xbalanque's arrival will shake our nation. After all, we still don't know if he's satisfied with the outcome of this war.
So, if he comes back, is he still going to have the powers of the Pyro Archon? Because, they pass on that title. They pass on their powers and all that. So, it's kind of like with, like Fontaine. Egeria passed on the Archon powers to Focalor. So, if, this dude comes back, is he going to have the powers of the Pyro Archon, or is he just going to be like some really powerful guy because he's dead? It's kind of like the Edo Tensei, where he's got unlimited stamina and all that because he's dead. He's not part of the living world anymore. He's not restrained by energy and all that.
Wait, do you think he'll come and find you?
I'll come and find you. Probably.
Well, you can't just up and say things like that. You scared me half to death.
That's actually pretty likely. Think about it. People in the same line of work tend to have some similarities, right? Maybe all Pyroarchons share my disposition.
Or maybe not.
I don't want to meet him. I haven't really mentally prepared myself yet for such a grand occasion.
Yeah, that is probably really, really difficult to deal with. You know, you're about to meet the first Pyro Archon, not the second, not the third, the first Pyro Archon. And you don't even know how he's gonna react. You don't know if he's gonna be super chill and be like, hey, I like what you did with the place. You know, it's definitely a lot different than when I was first Archon. You know, and you have no idea how this dude's gonna react. Like, I don't think he'll be like violent. Like, I don't think any of the Archons were ever violent. Every time we've been told that they're like tyrants or this or that they're the complete opposite. It's like with the Raiden Shogun. You know, she's really, really chill and sensitive, and you know, we were told, like, even someone like the captain, you know, when we were, you know, they were introduced, oh, he's one of the most feared harbingers and you know, the first and blah blah blah, and he's like a really chill dude, and he has like this honor code, and he's really relaxed, and it's like every time they tell us that someone's evil or they're not, which kind of makes you think whenever, you know, like with Celestia, they're trying to make it look like Celestia is this great place. No, they're the evil ones. They're the evil ones, like the Abyss Order. They want to act like they're the evil ones. No, they're actually good. You know, they're technically good guys. You know, they were screwed over by Celestia. The Fatui, we were told, were bad. Same thing. The Fatui aren't really bad. But yeah, it'd be interesting to see what kind of Archon he is. Again, I don't think there's an evil Archon. I don't think they ever use their powers or their godhood to cause trouble.
Anyway, my job was just to pass on the message and bring the traveler over. Now that that's dealt with, you can discuss the pilgrimage. I'm done here.
Wait! Where are you going, Sea Lolly?
You get drunk.
Back to bed. You have no idea how much that scared me. I was up all night. Ugh, can barely keep my eyes open.
All right then.
Nighty night.
All right then. What's this about the pilgrimage?
It's like I said before. Our cultural legacy shouldn't end with our triumph over our suffering. Instead, it'll burn brighter than ever. So, the pilgrimage of the return of the sacred flame has been given new meaning. We have chosen to turn it into a pure athletic competition, promoting fair play and encouraging the personal growth of contestants. And this grand tournament will begin soon.
Step into the Grand Tour. Grand Tour. I'm itching to sign up.
Heroes are drawn to tournaments like this, and naturally, you're no exception.
I'm more than a hero. I am
The
a
news
god.
of Lord Xbalanque's impending resurrection may be a bombshell, but I believe that we should keep our focus on the pilgrimage.
Huh. Okay. So, not in a hurry to find him, huh?
That's right.
He'll find
I've
us.
already informed the tribes that we'll be hosting the next tournament right away. It'll help sweep away the shadows cast by the war. Preparing supplies, cleaning up and remodeling the competition venues, recruiting staff for logistics, moral support, and pre-tournament weather forecasting, all of that's been assigned. We need to make sure everything is completed well and on schedule first.
I'm actually... So the pilgrimage at first was to kind of select warriors to, you know, fight the Abyss and this and that, but imagine the kind of weight that's been lifted, knowing that you can just enter this tournament, camaraderie and, you know, friendly, you know, just bouts. You know, no one's trying to really beat the other truly for like, oh, well, I want to be the one to fight. No, they're just normal fights to test one's skill, to grow stronger. And so for anyone entering, it's like, yeah, I don't really have much to worry about anymore. I don't have to, we're not doing this to fight the Abyss. We're just doing this to have fun, you know? So imagine hundreds of thousands of years you're having this pilgrimage, you know, to pick who goes and fights the abyss, and now the abyss is gone. And now it's like, what do we do now? What do we mean? What do we mean? What do we do? Now we can finally enjoy the game. You know? So, I mean, it's good. Especially since she's doing it so quickly, it's like, yeah, Natlan's been through a lot of crap, so having a nice little friendly tournament. But I'm sure it's not going to stay friendly. Someone's going to come in and ruin it, because there's always got to be that one person.
Traveler, Paimon, you are our cherished friends and a part of our nation. I'd like to invite you to serve as special supervisors for this event.
It would be my honor, Your
Paimon
Majesty.
can do it too?
No. Paimon, go away.
Of course. On that note, my 2 new supervisors, would you come with me to check on the progress of each of the tribes?
Sure.
So you checking the progress of my dick. Go to the people of the springs. Oh boy, Mualani. The happiness bundle ray of sunshine who's singing birds and happy. I don't know what that was. That was just like a word salad of whatever.
We're here. This is our first stop.
Looks like someone's in a good mood.
Of course. Paimon's here as a special supervisor this time. It's only been a few days, but Paimon's back and cooler than ever.
I'm sorry, Paimon's letting this get to her head again.
It's nothing. We've got a long road ahead, so it's good that she's so motivated. Pretty much all we need to do is talk to everyone and confirm how the preparations for the pilgrimage are going.
Hold on a sec. Take a look over there.
Not there. There.
See that? Someone's fishing.
Oh boy. Yeah, there we go. Our iconic trio. They're always together.
It's a quartet, you insolent ignoramuses! A quartet! How dare you treat the almighty Dragon Lord like a subhuman? If anything, I'm superhuman! Wait, no! Draconian!
Why, hello there, Ahau. And you 3? What are you up to?
Fishing, dummy.
We're fishing, Archon. Mualani says if we're lucky, we might catch someone really special. Yeah, like that punk Xbalanque. He's such a pathetic little...
Wait, which voice? What was the voice I gave him for the quest yesterday? I think I gave him something like this, like Brian Stelter. My apologies. Yeah, I did that, and then Eon-san was, you know, because he's small, they're smaller, so I gave him a voice like this.
Lowly servant! How dare you beat up the almighty Dragon Lord!
The almighty Dragon Lord!
You only know by name?
The mighty Millhouse Mana Storm!
I'll start with some chili in your water skin.
Ah, so you've heard about his impending return. Did Lali mention that to you?
You know, I wonder how Ajax, you know, is in comparison to the first Pyro Archon.
Oh no! Why is Xbalanque coming back now? Did we screw something up? We couldn't have, right? But what else could have alarmed him so much? Wow, that sounds just like her.
Yo, I still want to know what he is. He said he's a Dragon Lord, but like he looks so different than anything else in this game. Like he looks like he came from another reality. You know, how we're playing a video game, right? So you have the video game that looks a certain way. Well, he looks like he's from a game. I mean, that's like Kenich's like whole aesthetic is like this virtual kind of thing. I just call him Quiche. I could go for a Quiche. But he looks so... Like, are we actually going to learn anything more about this dude? What kind of dragon lore? And we have, like, nothing.
To be honest, it's been bothering me quite a lot. Under normal circumstances, it shouldn't be possible for us to meet Lord Xbalanque, right? So, does this mean something's wrong?
Also, on a side note, I haven't done Quiche's story quests. I think if there is, I think there is one. I haven't done that. Maybe it says more in there. But yeah, just look at him. He looks so, he's pixelated, and it's like he's from another reality, like another universe or world, like we are, like the Traveler is.
Hey, we've got a bite!
Hey, it's Paimon.
Help! Help! Something's pulling on me!
It's what's going to save your life. Are you having leg cramps?
Help!
Hold your breath for now. We'll get you out right away.
I like Mavuika. She's like, what?
Thank you so much, everyone. Wait, why is her Archon here?
Well, would you look at that? You actually caught some people after all.
Thanks for your help. Otherwise, that sudden bout of leg cramps might have ended our entire surfing squad. The two of us are in charge of transporting supplies. After safely delivering some of the equipment, medicine, and a few other things for the tournament, we had some time to spare, so...
Didn't warm up before going into the water, did ya?
Thank you.
Novice.
Thank you so much.
Amateurs.
Well, leave you to it then.
We'll never forget how you saved us. We know you're busy though, so no need to worry about us. We'll
I
see
like
you
how her
around.
name is still Drowning Woman, despite the fact she's not drowning anymore. Same thing with the dude.
Well, you gotta give it to Mualani. When she wants something to happen, then it just happens.
You know, I'm surprised Paimon didn't bring up, it's like, well, this all seems awfully familiar.
Then it won't be long before she reels in Xbalanque himself. Now that'll be a wonder of wonders.
I was just thinking, what if he enjoyed swimming like the rest of us? It's easy enough for anyone who loves the water to end up here, so might as well give it a try. It'd be a great chance to say hi to him.
Ah, my lord, what are you doing? Oh, you know, just enjoying a nice swim.
I used some commemorative badges for the stadium as a special bait. He's never been to present-day Natland, so it'll all be new to him. I'm sure he'll be thrilled.
And before you say anything, anything's possible. On the off chance this'll work, it's worth a try no matter how unlikely it is. Just like playing the lottery.
So that's what they were actually out there fishing for. Okay. The power of friendship.
Well, what about you then? Given your personality, isn't your continued presence a testament to the power of friendship too?
The power of friendship.
Haha! She saw right through you, my foolish lackey. Silly, naive child. Now, witness the scorn of Kahula Hat! Ow!
Xbalanque.
Thanks. But for now, what I need to do is check on the status
I'll call
of
him
the preparations
Casablanca.
for the upcoming pilgrimage.
Lord Casablanca. What a great lord he was.
Seems like the people of the Springs have done a great job.
Yep, don't worry. We only came here to fish after finishing all of our work. We're all done, all three of us.
Everyone at the Children of Echoes has been hard at work too. I only came here after finishing my tasks for today. It looked like everyone else was about finished too.
Now that's efficiency. I trust you. Well, looks like we won't have to make the trip to your tribes then.
Yay! Saves us
Everyone-
time.
This iteration of the pilgrimage holds great importance to Natlan as it is now. You must pull together and work as one, creating the best atmosphere possible for all our participants.
Yes.
Sure. Don't know why you'd worry about this stuff. You're always so ready to pounce on and fight just about anything. Why, you even dare to disrespect the almighty Dragon Lord!
Remind me again. Has a how done anything besides talk?
Oh.
What are you doing to me, you son of a... hey! Let me go!
It's always a party with those three. Seems like we can check off the people of the springs. Oh, wait, four! Sorry, 4.
Whisper of the heart. When she's calling for you. Go to the Masters of the Night Wind. Listen to your heart when he's calling for your mommy. Hello.
There she is, right over there.
Not there. There.
See, Lolly, didn't you say you were going to get some more sleep? Why are you still here?
Yeah, and you're sober too.
The chief came to me for help just now. Not like I can just ignore someone in need and go back to bed, now can I?
I do it all the time.
You didn't tell him that you stayed up all night?
I just told him about Xbalanque's imminent return, and told him to be prepared. There was no need to mention anything else.
Right. You've still got a reputation to maintain, huh? Can't have people thinking Granny Eatsterly would lose sleep over something like this.
Now you're making fun of me too, huh? So even children are ridiculing me now. This cannot stand.
I think it's funny because both the Traveler and even Paimon are much, much older than her. She's only like 300. The Traveler was asleep for what, 500 years? So even Paimon's not nearly as young as people think. She's probably, if one of the Moon Sisters, which if you know how the Moon Sisters, so she's like ancient. So Granny, see, Lolly, you're not as old as you think you are. There's so many people around you that are much, much older.
And you? Do you also think I'm just trying to keep up appearances?
Nope, not me. Would never think that.
And you too. What about you, Mavuika?
No, of course not. Relax, Lolly.
Yeah, calm your tits.
Xbalanque was no ordinary person. He loved this land as much as we do and managed to forge a miracle through the ruler of death. I don't think he'll give us too hard a time.
Even though I've never met him, I feel the same way.
If that's what even the two of you think, then my worrying seems even more unnecessary. All right, I get it. That's just the kind of paranoid old hag I am. That means I can go get some shut-eye then. You can take a look around yourselves. And if you need any help, feel free to go find the chief. Or Auroron. The chief should be overseeing the preparation of the woven scrolls required for the tournament right about now. And as for Auroron, I believe he said he was going to do some handicrafts at the valley entrance.
Okay, well.
Come on, you're making it sound like it's my first time here. Rest well and stop worrying so much.
Yeah, seriously.
We'll discuss the tournament with Auroron.
All right then. Good night, everyone. And don't go thinking that Granny Eatsley doesn't like hanging out with you just because she's not around all the time.
Well, not gonna ruin it. If you haven't done it already, go through the whole third part of the Masters of the Nightwind story thing, where you kind of follow Silali, and you know you've got the mental thing going on again, where she can hear your thoughts, and oh, it's good. And the entire time it's happening, I'm like, you know what? The Traveler is doing exactly the kind of thing that I would, just messing with her. So she can hear all his thoughts, so he's like thinking things intentionally, because he knows that she can hear his mind.
What if I put this piece of rope here? Oh, and this wooden dummy.
But yeah, if you haven't played it yet, do it. It's a really good quest. But But yeah, the whole time I'm like, this is what I'd be doing with her. I'd just be messing with her. You know, just thinking things, knowing that she can read, you know, hear what I'm thinking. And I would just say like the most random crap just to freak her out. You know, whether it be of a intimate nature, just to see how she'd react, or like the weirdest crap. But yeah, it's a good quest. Go play it. Oh, a little bird.
No.
Actually, it's not a
Then
bird.
What about this?
No way, bro.
No way, bro. No way,
That
bro.
voice. Sounds like Auroran's talking to someone. Let's go see what he's up to.
Isn't that what's his name? Ifu, whatever. That's his companion, I think.
What you up to, Auroran?
Oh, hello.
Oh, hello.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
A bird?
No, a juvenile
Yeah.
Cucosaurus.
Yep.
This one looks a little different from the others, though. Yeah, a very special look indeed.
Yeah, see, I think it's not Auroran's. I think it's what's his
What the
name.
heck are you on about?
The heck you on about?
Whoa, he's quick on his feet. That
But he's not
retort
on
was
his feet.
instant.
For real now? Do you even hear yourself, bro?
What the?
Did Paimon just say something wrong?
Oh wow. No way, bro.
What
the
is
heck?
this?
Don't worry about him. He's just. How should I describe him?
He definitely seems pretty
No,
important.
He's an assistant at Aoife's clinic.
Yeah,
And one of my
Aoife.
friends. His name is Kakuku.
A cuckoo.
What the heck are you on about?
Is that not his name?
A cuckoo.
Oh wow. No way, bro.
What the hell is this? Seems just like he's repeating a few sentences over and over.
Yeah, that's what he does. Those are all Aoife's catchphrases, so Kakuku picked them up after hearing them day after day.
That's kind of
Last
cute,
time I
though.
delivered some vegetables to the people of the springs, I ran into Ahau, who was there for a soak in the hot springs. Ahau and Kakuku were stuck in an endless back and forth argument.
Sounds like a schoolyard squabble.
Eventually, Ahau got really agitated and just started immediately shouting, "No, you!" no matter what Kakuku said.
How unbelievably childish.
Especially of the mighty
No
Dragon
less than I'd
Lord.
expect of a how. Even I have rarely witnessed things like that.
They went on like that for an entire afternoon.
Wait, how do you know that? Did you stay and listen to them the whole time?
Yeah, I did. It was so dumb I couldn't look away.
Yeah. I mean, the thing's a baby, so it clearly doesn't know any better. Ahau is supposed to be this mighty Dragon Lord, and he's like going off and getting mad because this thing is just repeating. It's like, you see it all the time. He's like, I know you are, but what am I? I know you are, but what am I? Or you just like mimic everything the person says to annoy them. That's all this thing was doing, and Ahau was like, "Ugh!"
Anyway, I'm here because I'm trying to capture Xbalanque.
Capture, huh?
Like a Pokemon.
A wild choice of words.
Then how about hunting for Xbalanque?
Well, now it sounds like you're being violent.
Sorry, you're trying to do what now?
Do what
You've
now?
never seen someone so ancient come back to life before, right? So I wanted to see if I could intercept him. See, this is the trap that I made.
Oh my
I've
god,
used
really?
it before. It's quite good at catching wild animals. Don't worry though. I've already told everyone that there's a trap here, so they won't get too close.
Is he seriously trying to pull a Team Rocket right now? Oh, we're gonna dig a big hole in the middle of the ground right here. And then we're going to lay some sticks and leaves on it. Ooh.
Yeah, and then when that Pikachu walks by, him and those companions of his will fall right through.
That's right, Meowth, and then we'll have them exactly where we want them. Ooh. Like, are they really pulling a Team Rocket? And I would love to see one of them walk over it, forgetting that it's there, and just have them fall through.
See, I've even made a notice board.
No traps around here, I promise. I love that eye patch. That is so precious.
Good luck catching anyone with this. And what are you planning on doing with the poor guy when you catch him anyways? Stick him in a stew?
No. You know what you can stick in a stew? Potatoes. Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew.
No. I just want to see what he looks like, and then I'll probably invite him to our tribe as a guest.
I'll admit, I didn't take you for the actively hospitable sort.
Well, a chance like this doesn't come every day. I wanted to give it a try, so I also made these little handicrafts.
He says that, yet all of these look like a hunter's lethal handiwork.
I see. In that case, I wish you success. If you do manage to catch a wild Xbalanque, please let me know. I'd love to come and watch the fun.
Yes, it'll be one step closer for you completing your Pokedex.
I hope it's a shiny. Those things are hard to find. And to catch a shiny Casablanca? Unless it's going to be like the, the dog trio and gold and silver and crystal, how at first, they just kind of, you'll run into them and then they'll just run away. Yeah, hopefully it's not like that. Hopefully it's, someone better have, mean look or something that freezes them and prevents them from retreating. Someone better have it.
Hey, not you too!
If the real Xbalanque does show up, a trap like that won't hurt him. We all have faith in him. After all, he was the first Archon of this land.
That's right. That's also why I stuffed several layers of cushions and hay in there. If he really triggers the trap, he can just sprawl out and take a nap.
Which, I think we've learned enough in media. It's like, oh, well, they're super powerful, so it's, yeah, well, look at Goku. The dude gets taken down by a simple ray gun. The dude can fight gods and nearly wipe out an entire macrocosm, but then he gets taken down by a ray gun. So, just because they're super powerful doesn't mean they can't be taken down by the dumbest of crap.
For real now? Do you even hear yourself, bro? Bro, stop! You're driving Paimon insane over here! Oh, wow. No way, bro.
No way, bro.
Well, if you got time for this, then you finished prepping for the tournament, right?
You took the words right out of my mouth, Paimon.
No way, bro.
Ah, so that's it. Sorry, I didn't know that's what you wanted to ask about. We, Masters of the Nightwind, are broadly responsible for the woven scrolls and mental support. I have expertise in exactly neither of those, so I joined the logistics team. I provided some amazing supplies. The others even praised me for the quality of my produce and even asked me about how to grow such great fruits and vegetables. I was very happy.
You've gotten quite good at dealing with people.
Yes, I think I've rediscovered a bit of that feeling I had in my childhood.
Seems like things here are going smoothly. In that case, we'll check on how things are going elsewhere. See you later, Auron.
Yeah.
Bye, Auron!
See you later.
Capturing Xbalanque.
I hope you brought plenty of great balls and... Actually, no, great balls suck. Great balls suck. I found that Pokeballs actually work a lot better than Great Balls do. Ultra Balls, apparently Ultra Balls don't work nearly as good as people think, and that apparently Great Balls are better than... That's not what I've... No. Which is really weird, because you think that each version would be an upgrade, so a Pokeball should not be better than the Great Ball. But yet, sometimes I've thrown one Pokeball and captured whatever it is. Like with Ruby and Sapphire, there are so many times where I went through with the Regis. One Pokeball, and, Regice and Registeel are captured, and I'm like, dude, I brought them down to like that much and threw one Pokeball and it caught them. But yet I'm Great Ball after Great Ball after Great Ball after Great Ball after Great Ball.
See you later!
So he also knows how to say goodbye. See you later then, bros.
Huh? Alright. See you later, my bros.
Auron, shut up. He was talking to the little one, not you.
Oh, Mavuika.
Hello.
Oh, shoot. What are you doing here?
Oh, shit.
Shilonen, what a coincidence.
Hard at work, I see.
Oh, hey, there, Shilonen. Did you come here for work?
I also love the fact that we passed by a statue of the Seven. I don't know. I think that's just a nice little touch. There's nothing around here, though, other than a Roaron and its trap, I mean.
Auroron. Did he sell me out?
Auroron.
I thought I asked him to not tell anyone that I was here.
Nope. He didn't mention you at all.
That's so.
She's avoiding me. There are a few big pieces of equipment we need for the tournament, and I've been wanting to ask her to make them. I went straight to her place because I was worried she might refuse, but each time there was nobody home, and the neighbors said that she was busy. Turns out, she was here.
Shilonen's tent is nearby, too.
Wow. She literally ran away from home just to avoid taking work from you.
That's amazing. Now, if the gods were as big and terrible as they thought, as people think, this wouldn't have... No. She would have been struck down right then and there for angering the gods. You dare run away from your Archon? But Mavuika is just like so
that's
chill.
enough about me. What are you here for? Checking on pilgrimage prep progress?
PPP.
Yes, and to see how everyone's doing while we're at it. Still, most everyone we've talked to so far has been pretty interested in Xbalanque.
She's like, well, do you see my tail? Do you see my ears? I'll just chase them down.
Xbalanque?
Meow.
Did you just say Xbalanque?
No, I said, barbecue.
Wait, have you been so busy running away that you missed the whole memo about him?
We have memos? You explained Casablanca's imminent resurrection to Xilonen.
Yeah, I'm still trying to wrap my head around it, but if that's what Lolly said, then it has to be true.
She'd never lie.
Everyone's reaction makes sense too. Who wouldn't want to see the first Archon?
This isn't a bad time for it to happen either. The war has only just ended, and with their long-standing goal suddenly gone, people are feeling a little lost. I met a warrior from the People of the Springs near the speaker's chamber a few days ago. He spent the entire afternoon pacing around the area. I asked if anything was bothering him, and he said that he used to train for battle every afternoon. But now that the crisis is resolved, he doesn't know what to do with himself.
Has he tried jerking off?
Paimon can definitely see that. It's tough when what you've been doing all along suddenly stops being necessary. That's why you want to hold the pilgrimage again, right? To help everyone find a new goal?
That's right. We will have competition take the place of ceaseless battle. It'll give us an outlet for our pent-up energy and offer a reward for the blood and sweat we've put into improving and growing. That's the meaning of the pilgrimage of the return of the sacred flame today and in the future.
Sounds pretty good to me. I am starting to like this new pilgrimage already. But, how do you feel, Mavuika?
About Xbalanque, you mean? It's okay, I guess.
Meh.
Shouldn't you be, a little more nervous? He's our nation's progenitor. You sure he's not coming to just supervise your work?
He comes down, he just looks around, he's like, you missed a spot.
You sound like someone who's finally gotten the chance to strike back after years of oppression.
Xilonen strikes back.
Hey, don't put it like that. All right, maybe a little. It's not every day that someone who could bring you down a notch shows up.
I say nooch.
I knew that's what you'd think. Don't worry. If the real Xbalanque does make an appearance, then naturally I have my ways to meet him.
Really? How?
Well, I'll go up to him and say, hello. My name's Mavuika. I'm the current Pyro Archon. Nice to meet you.
No spoilers just yet. Take a guess.
Wait, you have a playful side too?
Of course she does. This whole glorious righteous leader thing is just one facet of her. And it's the side of her you've seen the most so far.
Tragically, this is how my longtime companions think of me. Shilonen's always saying how awful I am.
Hey, don't just put words into my mouth like that. I've only ever said that you can be quite terrible sometimes.
Sometimes, not all the time. Just most of it.
Sure, whatever you say. Come on, traveler, Paimon. Let's head to our next stop. Oh, and Shilonen,
You missed a
now
spot.
that you've been busted, be sure to stop by my office and pick up the documents I left for you. I wrote down everything you need to do for the tournament.
Good night.
And she's fallen asleep just like that.
Well, she's gotta wake up eventually. Let's go. Good night, Shilonen. And sleep well.
And then as soon as we leave, she wakes up. Head to the Flower Feather Clan. Chaska's next. The woman who makes those tight pants look really, really good. Something that probably wouldn't look very good in real life, but she pulls it off. She pulls it off.
Doesn't seem like there's anyone around. They're probably all out and about.
Boot in a boot.
Does that mean the preparations are going smoothly?
No.
Of course, without a doubt. I'll be honest, I'm more concerned about how everyone's doing than how the preparations are coming along.
She's such a wise, generous, and caring god.
The amount of rest they get will directly impact their tournament performance. It's my hope that everyone is eating and sleeping well, so they can enter the stadium full of anticipation.
You know, that's one thing I like about this game. Like, you have this person who is a powerful god, and yet you completely forget that she's a god. Because she's out and about, she's talking to people, she's interacting with people. Same thing with Zhongli. The guy's over 6,000 years old, and you would never know because of how he acts. He just acts like a normal person. And I love how this, you know, you have so many games where gods are portrayed as like, oh yeah, we don't care. And they certainly have those gods here, obviously Celestia. But you have the 7 Archons, and each one of them's portrayed as very down to earth. And, you know, yeah, they're gods, but they don't take that for granted. They don't see themselves as any more important than the common folk. So, like, here we are traveling with the Pyro Archon. It's like with when we were in Inazuma, and we're walking around the city with A, you know, and we're talking to people, and you know, everyone sees her as the powerful Raiden Shogun, you know, the Archon of Inazuma. We're just seeing her as a normal person, you know, her fascinated by just simple foods, you know, it's crazy. And then we have Farina, sweet Farina, who wasn't even an Archon, but she's earned that status as Archon. So she may not have been an Archon, but she is in our hearts. She will always be the Hydro Archon.
What are you guys doing here?
Hey, Chaska. Oh yeah, superhero entrance and
It's been a
superhero
while.
landing.
How have you been?
Oof, lot better now.
Things have been good on my end, too. How about you?
Same old. Back to the grind. Flying around to break up fights when they break out. Taking walks with my family when I'm free. You know, the usual. That said, I haven't had much work to do lately.
I take it that means there haven't been many fights?
Yeah, the war just ended, and the bonds between people have grown a lot stronger in the process. Hard to start fights like that. I don't mind, though. More time for me to zone out. I just sit at a lookout point and tend to my weapons. The fresh air is also great for my mood.
Sounds like you've been doing well then.
Glad to hear that.
What are you talking about? You should know the ups and downs I've been through better than anyone.
Yeah, with a whole dead sister and all.
So, how have preparations been going here at the Flower Feather Clan?
Ah, so that's why you're here. In that case, I'll take you someplace where you can see the situation clearly.
Oh, please do.
Follow me.
Oh, yes, ma'am. All right, where are we going? course. All right, is it up here?
Time to go.
Yes. Okay.
So this is the place you had in mind. Quite the view.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can see our whole camp from up here. We trained like this back when we were fighting against the Abyss, too.
You can see people talking and laughing, some holding boxes, others pushing carts. Even some who are using some kind of special equipment to scan the skies.
And some people are just kind of standing around making it look like they're doing something by, you know, just like turning the wrench or the screwdriver, even though they're not actually touching anything.
It's you, Pyro Archon, and the heroes of Natlan too.
Yep, that's me.
Ah, shucks.
Ah,
Heroes
shucks.
of Natland? Paimon's feeling kinda shy now.
What brings you to the Flower Feather Clan? Are you here to check on our work for the pilgrimage?
Actually, yeah.
That's right. Everything going well?
Please rest assured, everything is going off without a hitch. Everyone is in good spirits as well. Coach and her students are also here.
Okay,
So
time to go now.
I'm helping out.
Coach? Oh, is Ian-san here too?
Oh, here to inspect our handiwork then? Lots of folks from the Flower Feather clans have gone to train for the tournament, and my students just happened to want to get some exercise, so I brought them along to help. The rules of this tournament are different than before. We're here to compete, not to select the strongest warrior. Everyone finds that quite... I'm gonna keep doing that.
I'm trying so hard to keep a straight face while doing that, but I again, it's like I said with the last game, video, just to hear that kind of voice coming out of a character that small. So anyway, I started blasting. You know, it's
Please
hilarious.
rest completely and totally assured that with us here, we'll get all the tasks
Yopia.
done on time. No
Yopia,
problem.
Yopia.
Whoa, they're all so reliable. Like coach, like student, huh, Ian-san?
You flatter me. We're just here to help.
Didn't
I'm not
even
doing
break
that.
a sweat, you say?
Especially not compared to the toughest coach in all Natlan.
And that's why they call you tough. I respect it, though.
Paimon agrees. In fact, after staying in Natland for so long, even we've begun to feel like there's nothing we can't do.
So you think it's something about this place?
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. Now Paimon often finds herself thinking, compared to those super tough battles we fought and won, this is nothing at all.
I'm glad you feel that way. It's not often that people can focus on the silver lining after everything that's happened.
Mm-hmm.
Glory to our Archon.
The wind is rising.
Aye, the wind
I
is
think I
rising.
hear something on the air. I'll head out on patrol. Have a nice chat and just let me know if you need anything.
Maybe it's the former Pyro Archon. Maybe he's flying in. I mean, everyone else is setting traps and fishing for the guy. Maybe he's actually gonna fly in.
Sounds good. See you later. And she's off. She really comes and goes like the wind.
I'd say that it's effortlessly cool moments like this that make her so endearing.
Well, what's next for you? You three look relaxed, so I assume you're pretty much done with all the important stuff.
We've already checked up on each of the tribe's progress, and everything is going smoothly. Well, we didn't quite get around to the Children of Echoes, but from what Kachina says and seeing how Shilonen's doing, it seems they're fine. No need to check up on them.
Don't worry, things have been progressing over at the Collective of Plenty too.
So, that's it for the day. The only thing left to do for the next couple of days is persuade Shilonen to finish her part of the work.
Haha! Oh, I'd love to see the face she'd make if she heard you say that. Since you have time, why don't you give me a hand? As you already know, Mavuika, I'm responsible for designing the tournament courses.
Okay, I'm not.
Wait,
That
so you
hurts.
mean we can get a sneak peek at what the competition will be like?
I keep saying that I'm not gonna do it, but then I keep doing it.
Maybe we should do something more like this. As special supervisors, you can't sign up either. So this is your best chance to experience the course.
Say no more, or my hair might spontaneously combust.
Doesn't
Come
it
on,
already
just
do
show us
that?
the course already.
All right, follow me.
We're in Natland, but why does the music sound Irish? Like, I just want to do a little jig or something. Aye. We're over in Natland. It sounds like we got a wee bit of the Irish going on. It's wanted me to do a jig. The wee bit of the Irish. The Lord of the Land. Aye, dancing a jig for the Pyro Archon. He'll be very, very happy when he comes along. Okay, this is where we're going, right? Yeah. 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 Hello. Oh, that looks pretty. The mock-up course.
You mean this entire thing?
Yes. You have to run from here all the way to Mondstadt.
If it's for the pilgrimage,
In an
it's
hour.
gotta be grand.
Use of the stadium's maximum capacity. See this kindling? Contestants will have to chase it through the competition. So we're playing Quidditch, and that's the
Yep,
Golden Snitch.
This round counts as a knockout round. There'll be other events as well, and the 8 contestants with the highest total scores will move on to the final individual battles.
Oh, you're keeping those?
Duh.
Yeah, everyone loves a good duel.
It's
It
time
really
to
gets
duel.
the adrenaline pumping and allows people to go all out with their skills. A warrior should always feel fortunate to meet their match on the battlefield, even if it only happens once in their life. No one can resist such a good fight.
So, Pot of Greed. What does it do?
That's the most Natland thing Paimon's ever heard. This tournament, too. It's just so... you. Well, the competition's all about chasing the kindling, and you're all chasing something too, right?
I think we're all chasing something, Paimon. We're all chasing something.
Well, I'm glad you found this helpful.
Hee.
No problem. I'll go get ready.
Yeah, I mean, it's just chasing it.
Whoa, Mavuika looks so excited. She must really be looking forward to
She
this.
might be a little too excited about the competition.
Think that she seems a little bit different after the war and all?
You mean like how she looks more relaxed? Yeah. Yeah, I'd say she is.
Like, you know, maybe in her sense of playfulness? She seems less serious than before. More willing to just loosen up and have fun.
Well, no longer facing the threat of the abyss constantly and all that. Yeah, after hundreds and thousands of years of being attacked by these dudes, yeah, I'd say that not having to worry about them anymore is definitely going to loosen someone up. And she can finally just be herself.
Whoa, you heard too? So, Paimon's right?
Started during the war, it's come out now. Makes sense, though. She's earned it. Yeah, she has.
So that's why you called us over. It's all part of your grand plan, huh?
All part of the plan. I didn't expect Mavuika to take this one. Let's see. You're so considerate, Coach. People like you are awesome.
Spare the flattery.
Wait, Coach, what about Paimon?
Paimon can go just...
Just to be a substitute?
Uh...
Aw, come on!
Okay, Paimon, you're really annoying me now.
I'm ready.
Oh, yeah, you are.
All right.
All right, let's see what this is. Build skill, Flame Strider. Then maybe goes diligent performance feedback as well as resonant modifications. Traveling up cliffs, jet skiing for a short period, high speed, ramming capacities or capabilities, an expert manipulation of phlogiston to ride spirit waves.
Rev the engines!
Let's kick it up and show them all the things that we can do. Let's kick it up.
Live commentary, huh? Very nice.
This is so fun.
It's a piece of cake.
Huh? Did you hear that? Ah! Enemies incoming! Be careful!
Really? I hope you're hungry, dude. I got plenty of donuts for you.
Try and stop me! Incinerate! I gotta say, this is pretty interesting.
Yeah, this is really cool.
Come on! You said you wanted to challenge people, so let's devise the challenge!
That was really fun. They're really cool.
Was complete.
Good job, contestant! Here, have some water!
Yeah! Now, it'd be great if she, like, lands and then there's, like, this whole Sonic Adventure kind of thing where you get score and you get grade on it. And she's like, yeah, gotta go fast.
You're too kind. Thank you, my dear audience. And thank you, Coach.
That was actually really cool. So, I mean, if that's what people have to do to...
Maybe it can't detect anyone under a certain height.
In which case, you'll be fine, though.
Oh, good point.
It's a solid course, but, there are a number of small problems. For example, take the chase at the start. I feel like it's too short to separate the best from the rest. Why don't you find a few more people to test it out and adjust the distance based on their feedback?
Ooh, you're really thorough. And yet,
Also, about the vertical section. It's only so-so, and contestants might get dizzy from the sudden change of direction, which might cause some of them to fall if they get motion sickness. Also,
Got it all down. That reminds me of something I was talking to the traveler about. I've got a ball launcher here. You want to give it a try?
a ball launcher?
What's it do?
It launches balls.
Is it one of the other events that you mentioned?
Yep. Balls. Everyone loves playing with balls, especially in Natland.
it's been a long time since I saw gear like this. This game can be played by 2, 3, or 4 people, and it's a fun one.
Of course, I just said everyone loves playing with balls.
Want to give it a try?
Sure. I mean, yeah, sure. Sure, I would love for you to play with balls. I'm gay. Game.
Great. I'll be your opponent then.
Oh, goodness.
In that case, get into position.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Okay.
Come on, Traveler! You can beat her!
You can beat her with balls. Try the ball launcher with Mavuika. Use normal attacks to repel the balls being launched in your direction during the challenge. Get the timing down and return as many shots as possible. You're not beating me, bitch. That was pretty cool.
That was a thrilling game! Paimon was on the edge of her seat!
I managed to force the great Pyro Archon to a draw.
Indeed you did. I've noticed that you're very good at games. And now that I found such a great opponent, we've got to have a rematch sometime.
Oh god, yes.
That should be enough data and feedback on my end now. Thanks for help, everyone.
No, we should be thanking you. Both the mock course and the ball launcher were fantastic. I didn't know you were so good at making things like this.
Well, like I said before, everyone loves playing with balls.
Oh, looks like I also have you to thank for her negative views about me. How much would you say you contributed? 30%?
110%.
Uh-huh. I didn't think you'd have time to try the ball launcher.
You know what they say, embrace the unexpected.
You know what else they say? All toasters toast toast. Yeah, I did have fun.
Bye, see you soon!
Later, loser.
See you soon, coach.
No, no.
It's not every day I get to call Yansan that. Did you see the look on her face? She almost jumped out of her own skin.
I know. I know that Yansan is a female. I've known the whole time. It's just something about the small characters like that with a really dark, like a deeper voice. I find it hilarious.
You kinda enjoy messing with people, don't you?
Really? I never noticed. Anyway, we've been out and about for so long.
Boots and a boot.
You must be hungry. Come on, let's go get some grub. My treat.
Well, I know something I want to eat, but it's certainly not grub.
Okay, Paimon takes it all back. You're the best person ever.
You're the best person ever. And you're offering to pay, unlike some other Archons we know. Wine and dine with Mavuika. Oh, Zhongli. We love you, though. He means well.
Next on the agenda.
Out of my way, kid. Don't you know who I am?
Hey there, boss. I'm here with some guests. I'll have the usual.
Why are you talking to me like that?
Ah, Pyro Archon. Welcome, welcome. It's been a while. Glad to see you with our new heroes, too.
Boss,
Hiya.
this is the Traveler, and this is Paimon.
Like, yeah, we know. Nice to meet you. Hola.
Greetings to you both as well. You'll have the same as before, then?
We worked out today, so yeah, that would be great.
So what is the usual?
We can just have some snacks. Paimon already eats too much as it is.
Oh, come on, Traveler. You've never been so stingy even when we were low on Mora, so why are you going after Paimon's food now that someone's treating us?
You two are a riot.
Why a riot?
I get where the Traveler's coming from, though. You're too cute not to tease, Miss Paimon.
If someone's down in the dumps, your banter can cheer him right up. And that's not just from me, by the way. I've heard it from plenty of other people.
For real?
Yeah, for realsies.
Were you teasing Paimon on purpose, Traveler?
Of course, you can eat as much as you want.
Just leave it to us. Please wait a moment. Your food will be out shortly.
We'll make sure it is, because...
All right, eat your fill, Paimon, but
that's sweet.
Just remember, the tournament is in 3 days, so try and make sure your food coma is finished by then.
They're just like, I'm the lookout here. I will protect you, my Archon.
What? Food coma? Huh. Don't know what you're talking about. Paimon will be there on time, don't you worry.
Seems like you've also grown fond of teasing Paimon, Mavuika.
Don't worry. In the event that you do oversleep a bit, I have my ways of waking you up.
Really? You do?
Can you give me an example of some of those ways?
Speaking of your ways, Mavuika, you still haven't told us about how you plan to find Xbalanque.
I'll just call out his name. He hears his name, he'll come, so it's not that hard.
Oh, that? It's actually quite simple. Xbalanque is a native of Natlan. The records speak of him as a wise, brave, and upright man, and refer to him as the first son. People like that tend to be like me, passionate about competition. The more they disdain dishonest ways of winning, the more they'll celebrate a fair victory. You could call that a trait shared by all the heroes of Natlan. They're full of energy and passion, and despise victories born of deceit. Conversely, they're constantly drawn to things that are full of hope and excitement.
You mean Xbalanque might want to take part in this upcoming pilgrimage?
A little unfair, don't you think?
It's not a matter of might. He will.
Isn't that a little unfair?
It's precisely because such an important figure will be participating that we must prepare the best tournament possible.
Isn't that a little unfair? Not only is the guy dead, but he was the Pyro Archon. Isn't that like an unfair advantage?
Checking in on the various tribes was also to ensure that we'll be prepared to give him a warm welcome.
That's like expecting any of these common people to go against her. It's just not fair.
So, all we need to do is to look for him in the stadium on that day. As the first Pyro Archon, he should have no problem running away with the whole competition.
But isn't it a bit unfair for the Pyro Archon themselves to participate in such a tournament? After all, everyone else is just an ordinary human.
That's exactly what I said. Thank you, Paimon, for finally bringing up a good point.
When Xbalanque ascended to Archonhood, he did so as a human. I see no problem in allowing him to participate in this event as a human from ancient times.
But he's dead. He's not held down by the same restraints and moral coil that everyone else is.
Also, my ineligibility for this event is not due to being Archon, but due to my obligation to serve as host and judge.
Huh. That's kind of like your life as Archon. You haven't lost your human side, you're just too busy to indulge it.
Oh, another good summary. I'll be sure to write it down and include it in my autobiography.
You're working on an autobiography?
Yeah, you're just surprising,
no.
Paimon.
I was joking. Even Xbalanque didn't write one, so why would I? Still, if on the off chance I ever did write one, you two definitely be in it.
Then, can Paimon have a super long title?
No.
Sure, as long as you want.
I want it as long as the book.
So many dishes and such huge portions, too! Paimon spies mountains of meat as well! Wowee!
You know this is just a normal breakfast, right?
Ooh. And she's a woman who knows how to eat. Oh, you are just winning my heart, aren't you?
Wait, what?
Our Archons always had a healthy appetite.
Oh my god, marry me right now.
Please enjoy the food while it's still hot. Food never tastes as good once it gets cold.
Seriously, this woman is after my heart. I love a woman who can eat like this. As someone who has eaten 6 pounds of burrito, a cookie like this freaking big, and like 3-4 big gulp kind of drinks, and then walked out and still felt hungry. I love a woman who can eat. Love it.
Ah, Paimon's tummy is so
Judging the state
full.
Paimon ate herself into, I assume you'll be staying someplace close by.
Well, we were hoping we could stay with you.
Is that okay?
Make it official.
Actually, since it's so beautiful around here, we were planning to stay in the area for a few more days anyway. See?
Of course you can. I'll go arrange some accommodations for you then.
You're gonna make some room in your bed? Okay, thanks.
All right, I'll leave you here. Have a good rest.
Alright, good night.
Mwah.
How do you feel? Want another drink?
No. I'm good. I'm full.
Then how about some dessert? Paimon still wants something sweet.
No.
Why are you looking at Paimon like that? There's always room for dessert.
Lord Xbalanque is coming back, huh? Well, I didn't see that coming. Wait, what's that look on your face? Don't tell me you don't even know who Xbalanque is!
What kind of idiot do you take me for? I was just thinking about it.
Yeah, I would certainly hope that Natlan and the people living in it, like the people living there, would know of the first Pyro Archon.
I mean, we just managed to defeat the Abyss for good and fulfill the wish of all the citizens of Natlan, past and present, so why is he coming back now of all times?
Yeah, if he's here to help, the war's already over. And if he isn't...
He's going to destroy the nation himself.
I just had a terrifying thought. What if he's actually some kind of villain who's come to steal our victory? Isn't that how the novels usually go?
What? No, don't be ridiculous. Novels are just fiction. Don't you dare slander our great hero. You're talking about Lord Xbalanque here, the one everyone calls the first son. Also, even if what you said were true, I don't think our Archon would lose. We all saw that one punch of hers. The power in it was like...
Tcha! She's a one-punch woman.
Yeah, I agree, but I bet Lord Xbalanque is no slouch either. Say, if they fought, who do you think would win?
I don't know. Maybe the one who isn't dead.
Well, you got me there. Well, as someone living in this age, I've got to vote for our Archon, right? Live in the now, seize the day, and all that.
Yo, all carpe dentum. Seize the teeth.
And now that you mention it, a fight between those two is bound to be a terrific one. Huh.
Foreshadowing.
To watch.
Foreshadowing.
All right, enough with that nonsense. It's already super late. If we keep hyping ourselves up, neither of us are going to get any sleep tonight.
I just love the casual eavesdropping that we do.
Almost makes it sound like a beetle battle.
Way more exciting than a beetle battle, that's for sure. Like, if Ito was here, he'd probably shit himself. He'd be like, well, I gotta tell you guys, this is probably the coolest thing I've...
Yeah, they really do love their contests of strength here in Natlan.
Oh, yeah, they do. I'm looking forward to the tournament myself. How will these matches go, and who's gonna come out on top? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe the dead guy who doesn't have limits. With the legendary Xbalanque, really? Will he really participate? Find out on the next exciting episode of Dragon Ball Z. So if he wins the whole thing, will Mavuika preside over the victory ceremony too? The more I think about it, the more interesting it gets.
Alright, Paimon's done eating.
Yeah.
Let's head back and get some sleep.
Yeah. At last, the day of the tournament arrives.
Time sure flies, huh? The tournament's taking place tomorrow morning, so let's get some sleep while we can.
BRB, bio. Okay, we're good. I had to pee so bad. So, I just had to go. You know, sometimes you have to go. The day of the tournament.
Wake up! The tournament's about to start!
That voice, it's Paimon. Wait, the tournament?
Oh no! We've overslept! Only a little bit, but...
Someone's here to pick us up.
Wash up and pack your things. We gotta go!
Go. Gotta go fast. Gotta go fast. Gotta go faster.
I can't believe it! Mavuika totally called it! How could we have been so careless?
Moving at the speed of sound.
Is this what people mean when they say you get so excited before a trip that you struggled to sleep the night before only to miss setting out the next day?
Hey there. How are you feeling?
Oh my god.
Mavuika, why are you here? Isn't the tournament about to begin?
We know it's our fault. We're really sorry.
Yeah, we're about to start. I'm here to pick you up. Put on your helmets and get on the bike.
Huh? Can we make it in time?
I'll hang on to you. Paimon, don't worry. Paimon doesn't count as a passenger, so we're not overloaded.
We'll take a shortcut.
Oh boy, shortcut.
Sit down and sit tight. You can hold on to my waist if you get scared.
We're speeding, right? We have to be speeding.
We are speeding.
Oh, come on! If this counts as speeding, Mualani would have been arrested a long time ago.
I've entrusted her life to you for so long, but only today has she realized just how unhinged the two of you are.
This is really fun.
So much air. And Paimon's stomach. Oh, knowing Barbados, he'd probably crack up if he heard that.
Huh? Barbados? Right, I almost forgot that you're friends with him. And the other Archons too. Introduce me when we get the chance, would you? Never hurts to make some new friends.
Sure. Our friends are yours too.
Don't open your mouth so wide. The venue is just up ahead.
Yeah.
Sit tight.
It's kind of awkward to control, though. It's like you think it would just go left or right, but no, it kind of like swerves and all that. It's really weird. Why is the door resurrection here? Yeah, style. Hope y'all are hungry.
And safe! Just in time, too.
We won the bet! We won the bet!
That's right. Pay up a how.
Yeah! Pay up a how!
Yeah, pay up a how. Pay up a how.
Darn it.
Ah, gosh darn it.
How do you like that? A short Flame Strider show to start us off and to introduce and welcome Natlan's great friend Tumaini.
Your friendly Natlan hero.
Sure pulled off that stunt pretty neatly.
How can you call that a stunt? Wait, what do you mean pulled it off? That wasn't supposed to be part of the show?
No, I was supposed to be here like an hour ago.
Everyone, welcome back to the pilgrimage of the return of the sacred flame. Once more, I will say a few words before we begin. Bored? Heard it all before? Not to worry. We're doing things differently from now on. The abyss no longer threatens us day and night as it once did. My comrades, my friends, thank you for your hard work and sacrifice. We have achieved a lasting victory. A new day has dawned on Natlan.
For the Alliance.
Yeah, all right.
From now on, the pilgrimage will no longer serve as the prelude to a war waged to defend our land. However, many aspects of it will remain the same. It remains a trial to determine the strongest among us, as well as a stage upon which to showcase your individual growth. Today marks the beginning of yet another legendary saga, one written in the triumphs of the victors. So without further ado, let the tournament begin!
Yeah!
I'd love to see a rematch between Kachina and Mualani.
Heck yeah!
That's what I want to see.
Who's gonna be the new champion?
Me.
Now then, you two. You'll be the mobile supervisors, moving with the contestants as they progress, and making sure that everything is proceeding fairly and in good order.
You all lose.
We're the best adventurer and travel guide duo you'll ever meet.
Oh, and one more thing. I believe I've mentioned this already,
But
but
Casablanca might be here,
if you
so
find any leads on Lord Xbalanque, please pass them on to me.
will do.
Thanks. I'm counting on you.
I won't let you down, Mommy.
Let's go check on everyone and see if we can find any leads on Xbalanque before
Oh,
things get
jeez. Oh boy.
Xian-san? Are you gonna participate in the tournament?
Apparently he is, or she is, because we're talking to her right now. No, okay, she's not. Just monitoring everything.
Can we ask you something then? You know about Lord Xbalanque's resurrection, right? Have you seen anyone with that kind of aura over here?
I just realized that she has her vision like right there in the middle of her back.
Thank you. We'll keep asking around then.
I don't think I've ever seen her vision before.
Huh?
So.
Thank you, Coach.
Thanks, Coach.
Paimon feels like even her blood is boiling.
Yeah, right there. I never even noticed that before. Mainly probably because I don't give a crap enough about the character. Hey, Seedlolly. Just sitting there praying or something. Oh, nope, not praying. Rasengan! Oh, what was that?
Oh? Well, hey there, Traveler and Paimon. What brings you here?
To see the lovely Miss Eatsley.
You... I'm not buying what you're selling.
Oh, but you're picking up what I'm putting down.
Means it. Still, Paimon didn't think you'd be taking part, Sweet Lolly. Given who you are you sure it isn't against the rules?
Though not a violation per se, what it will be is an unpleasant surprise for the youngsters. Normally I stay out of this kind of event. Don't want to put too much pressure on everyone else. But we're celebrating the end of the war here, so I'll give the occasion the respect it deserves.
Good luck then! Make sure you show off your super majestic side, alright?
Try not to lose.
Well, aren't you the sweet talker today? Too much syrup on your pancakes this morning? Anyway, thank you both. I'll remember your words of encouragement and do my best.
We'll be rooting for you.
What was that? Ha! Thing all about. Some kind of strange ritual?
Of course not. I was using my power to search for Lord Xbalanque. To be more precise, I was trying to look for him in the world of souls. After all, I also have no idea what he might look like. Still, nothing so far. But why? He is the first Pyro Archon after all. Isn't it a given that he'll be revived with an unimaginably large amount of power?
Seems like we'll have to keep looking.
Yeah, we don't have any leads yet. We'll check for leads somewhere else. Good luck, Granny, and take care.
Be on your way now. Oh, and take care of yourselves too. Granny Eatsley will display her dashing self on the competition grounds soon enough.
Be on your way now.
Oh boy, Quiche.
The tournament? Best of luck. You can do it.
Be rooting for you.
How though?
Probably in a box. Told ya.
On a different note, have you heard anything about Lord Xbalanque?
Let's touch base. Let's touch base again later then. Sure.
You're reliable as always, Knish.
Quiche.
We should go check with the others now, so we'll see you later. Good luck, and make sure you don't get injured.
All right, so I think Mualani's like the best. Not the best. Well, she is the best. But the last one. Oh no, Kachina. Hey, Kachina.
1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 3, 4. How's the warm-up going, Kachina? Feeling good?
Oh yeah, I'm feeling good.
Yeah, I'm feeling great. Ready to get out there and show 'em who's boss.
We'll be rooting for you.
I'll give it my all. I mean, I don't know if I'll be able to win again, but as long as I learn something from the experience, that's enough of a win for me.
Yeah, if Xbalanque's gonna be here, yeah, no one's winning this thing. No one's winning this thing. This guy's gonna come in, dominate, and everyone's just gonna cheer and everything because it's like, oh, it's the first Pyro Archon. Even though I lost, it was a great honor to lose to the first Pyro Archon.
Yeah, having the right mindset is everything.
Yep.
Oh, by the way, have you seen anyone who seems like Lord Xbalanque?
Lord Xbalanque? I don't think so.
That person right over there. The one over there at the side. Yeah. It's that one.
A powerful figure like him is sure to attract attention wherever he goes. Like Moalani and Kanich, only even more so. I haven't seen anyone like that, though, so he probably hasn't passed this way.
All right. Thanks, Kachina. We'll go take a look around. Focus on taking care of yourself as well as winning.
Try not to die.
I will, thank you.
Seems like we still haven't found any useful clues.
Wait, what?
Maybe we should
Oh,
just go
okay.
back and check in with Mavuika.
Oh, it's lower? It says lower. Go down here. There she is.
We're back!
Peekaboo! There she is!
Ah, supervisors. Your report, please. How are the contestants doing?
They're all dead, ma'am. That looks like I win.
The contestants are doing great, and the competition is proceeding as scheduled. However, when it comes to Xbalanque,
No leads, huh? The competition is almost about to begin and there's still no sign of him?
not what you expected?
Not necessarily. Still, let's go give everyone a warm welcome before we kick off.
Oof.
I believe we're all warmed up. Now, take your positions. This iteration of the pilgrimage is the perfect chance for us to bid farewell to the past. Now go forth and soar. Faster, higher, stronger. Become a better version of yourself. Remember what brought you here and keep pushing forward. This tournament begins now!
Yes.
All right. Ready or not, here I come.
I love her facial expressions.
There's Mualani, a natural sports star. She's not gonna stop scoring anytime soon.
I've got this. This round's in the bag.
Okay, that's cute. With Kachina right there. A vertical course, huh? Time to leave them all in the dust.
Kanich is coming up to the trickiest parts of the course here. But is he slowing down? No! He's speeding up! Amazing!
Oh, Sasuke, you're so amazing.
How's he so fast?
See you later.
The gap between our competitors has increased significantly. Could this mean? Oh! Contestant Kachina has suddenly appeared from the side.
This part's rough, but I won't give up. So annoying.
The competition has entered its final phase. Who will emerge victorious? We're about to find out.
He just Sparta kick her. Gee, I wonder who's gonna win. Some generic NPC or him. You don't say. Got you. Oh, right in the balls. Do you yield? Well...
Our champion has emerged, and his name is Kanich.
Quiche. Quiche. Sounds really good right now.
That's amazing! Woohoo! Yeah, that's our
Quiche.
Kanich. I knew he'd win.
Only is a little punk hard to kill, but he's good at fighting too? He does have some skill.
You beat me fair and square, Kanich. People always talk about how tough you are. Now I can say for sure, they're not exaggerating. It's funny. I was thinking to myself earlier that I might have a shot at winning this. Unless I have to face Kenichi in the final.
And then I realized I'm just a generic NPC, so I had absolutely no chance of winning.
Come on, dude. What are you talking about?
Losing to Kenichi isn't really a loss at all.
You've more than proven yourself, too. You could beat me up 30 times over. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're both so good. But wait, if that's the end, where's Xbalanque?
Yeah, really, where is he?
Aren't we missing someone? Lord Xbalanque.
Where is he?
Now that you mention it, where is he?
He's like Goku in like GT. He's just kind of like wandering around in like just obvious. He's just walking around and no one's noticed him. I mean, GT, like after, you know, Goku fuses or becomes one with the Dragon Balls and shows like the ending where he's like walking through the crowds and he's watching Goku Jr. and Vegeta Jr. fight. You know, and he's just kind of standing there watching them, and Pan looks over and sees him. He's just like able to be there, and no one notices that this superpowered hero is right there among them.
Huh? Are you saying that you beat Xbalanque then? Just kill me now. Better death than to suffer this torture.
Or maybe he wasn't here.
That's impossible, right? Could he have placed so well because of some connection with Lord Xbalanque?
You mean he might be Xbalanque?
Wait, I'm Xbalanque now? That's news to me.
Is it?
I've got it. Lord Xbalanque didn't want to steal anyone's thunder, so he must have lost the tournament on purpose.
Wait, that doesn't make any sense. This is the most holy pilgrimage of the return of the sacred flame. How could anyone throw a match?
Whoa,
You finally figured out my secret identity. I've been Xbalanque all this whole time.
Still, that guy was almost too good, wasn't he? We've never heard of him before, but he was still going toe-to-toe with Kenichi. Could he...
She like goes up and rips his face off.
Huh? What are you looking at, Mavuika?
I felt that something was off since the tournament began. Reflecting back on it, it wasn't because I could sense Xbalanque's power, but rather that I could not.
Does it mean that Casablanca is not present, or does she mean that he wasn't resurrected in his original form?
Please, excuse me.
Wait, she's going straight to the in the direction of the other contestants? Nope. She's like,
There you are.
There you are, bitch.
No unimaginably strong soul aura, nor any whiff of extraordinary power. But I know, beyond any doubt, that you are Xbalanque himself.
Huh? Who's that? I've never seen him before.
Isn't that Mauso? Like, Tato's grandson? When did he sign up for the tournament? Did he even fight anyone out on the field?
What are you talking about? He's been standing there this whole time. I totally thought he was just there to cheer the others on.
Wait, so that's Xbalanque? But he's just a kid.
Ha! Ha! Well, this kid doesn't look like he can take a single punch from the almighty Dragon Lord! Kahula how! Just give me 1 second and I'll...
Huh? That's Lord Xbalanque? But, I mean, he was right next to me for most of the tournament. And he didn't seem very, well, Xbalanque to me.
You recognized me? Perceptive. No less than expected of this era's Pyro Archon.
Forgive me for asking, but How did you do in the latest tournament?
I didn't even make it to the final 32.
No! This is a joke, right? It has to be.
Yeah.
It's clearly staged.
Out of my way! I've got to see Lord Xbalanque for myself!
As expected, your return has caused quite the commotion. Please, remain calm, everyone. Lord Xbalanque is one of the most important people in all of Natlan. I will take responsibility for receiving him into our midst.
Come on, kid. What are they doing? Going off to fight.
She's calling us. Quick, let's go. Hey, wait up!
We're about to witness one of the coolest fights ever. Well, I thought he was going to just win all of it, but it looks like he was humbled and, you know, and like, well, it's not very fair if I do this.
Okay, this should be far enough. Sorry for making you walk all this way. I am Natlan's current leader and Pyro Archon Mavuika.
He's like, I know exactly who you are.
Lord Xbalanque, I said I was inviting you for a chat, but to be perfectly honest, this is also my first time doing something like this, so I don't even know where to begin.
Oh?
Oh no, he doesn't sound too impressed.
You mean you've never hosted a long dead guy on his first trip home before? No worries, it's a first for me too.
I didn't realize you also had a sense of humor.
He gets really serious. He's like, I don't.
Wait, really? Hang on, I think I just realized something. You're telling me that neither you nor your companions know that I, Xbalanque, was totally hilarious?
All the woven scrolls regarding your life depict you as a wise and upright person. According to legends, you also use the divine throne to negotiate with the ruler of death, establishing the set of rules unique to Natlan. As for your sense of humor, no sources have ever touched upon it. Maybe it's better to say that we know even less about you than we expected.
I see. In that case, allow me to reintroduce myself. I am the first Pyro Archon, Xbalanque. You may call me dear beloved son, or just Lanque for short.
Wow, talk about being overly familiar.
And these two are?
Allow me to introduce the Traveler and Paimon. They're important friends of Natlan and our companions. Great heroes who helped us defeat the Abyss for good.
Ah, I see. I was about to say, why did a child follow us all the way here? Though you could say the same for me. And judging by your expression, that's exactly what you're saying. And there's where you'd be wrong. This body belongs to a child of present-day Natlan. I'm only possessing it temporarily.
I see. Your physical body couldn't be revived, so you had to borrow someone else's. But what about the original owner? Is he, okay?
No need to worry. My existence has not affected this child in any way. This body's original occupant is currently experiencing a fantastic dream. I have my own plans, and as for my reasoning, you'll find out soon enough. Alas, this borrowed body is a bit lacking when it comes to exercise, and hasn't really trained any aspect. I tried my best at the tournament, but could only get so far given my physical limitations.
Oh, that explains why you couldn't make a deep run.
Yeah.
You're not used to this body, are you?
Well, here I was thinking and hoping that this dude would come back and be like, oh yeah, I lost on purpose. But no, it's like, no, I'm actually inhabiting someone's body and this body has limitations.
I wish that was the only problem. I'm simply unable to do a lot of larger movements. Oh, and my usual climbing and jumping motions aren't exactly suited for him either. Also, you've got to be twice as careful in a borrowed body. If I pushed him too hard and got him hurt, I'd be no better than a criminal. I could never do anything like that.
Indeed. Still, the great shaman Citlali learned about your impending resurrection from the Wayup, but we still don't know why you've returned.
Oh, is it time to get serious then? All right, serious mode activated. Ahem. In any case, you've already touched on the topic. I did indeed strike a deal with the ruler of death. She once asked me why I prayed for her power as a mere mortal, and why I yearned to save a nation in peril. I convinced her with the promise of perpetual existence and the everlasting flame of life. So she shared her strength with me, and allowed Natlan to operate under brand new rules. I told her that the plan would be a grand, long-term one in which victory would not come for some time, certainly not within a mortal lifespan. Still, I knew that someone else would bring it home. She assented to my request, and became an observer of our tale. Seeing her interest, I also asked that I, as the one who laid the foundation, be granted an opportunity to see the new world with my own eyes, if we actually did manage to triumph in the far future.
Ah, so your return is a special favor granted by the ruler of death.
More like a bet I made with her. Even gods have things that pique their interest. I bet correctly on the outcome of this war, so this trip is my reward.
How do you feel about the Natlan of today? Does it meet your expectations?
He's like, you missed a spot.
Oh, I like it a lot. Could you tell me more, by the way? I'd love to know how you managed to win the war.
As you know, ours was an exceedingly grand, long-term plan. I'll skip over the most ancient parts and start with what I know. The battle from 500 years ago. The disaster struck suddenly, and Natlan was engulfed in darkness. Our land and faith were both shattered, and everyone believed that our nation's end was nigh. But even when thrust into battle against the abyss, fate, and the passage of time, our heroes did not give up hope of victory. We each shouldered our heavy duty using the power that you left behind. All the Pyro Archons in the last 500 years have devoted their lives to banishing the abyss, rebuilding our tribes and faith, and uniting the people as one. As for me, I decided to head 500 years into the future, that is, the present, so I might finally bring together our people's resolve, which has stood firm for thousands of years, and fight for our final victory. Of course, I had prepared for the worst. That I would awaken to naught but monsters, corpses, and ruins where our nation once stood. Had that happened, there would have only been one thing left for me to do. Fulfill my final duty as a warrior, and then witness the end of the world helplessly. Still, the outcome proved that our faith was not misplaced. This victory, and the miracle that it created, is the greatest reward for all who gave everything to protect our realm.
Yeah, had anything gone wrong, whether in the past or in the now?
I have always believed you to be shrewd. Surely such a quality was needed to bargain with the ruler of death, and win so much for us in the process. Natlan was only able to overcome this crisis with your help.
All these millennia later, and the people of Natlan have finally achieved victory over fate. If future generations will call me the one who created the rules and initiated the plan, then you are the one who inherited those rules, the final executor of the plan, the one who created a miracle. Beginnings and endings, creation and change. Mavuika, you truly are a remarkable leader. It is my honor to have met you.
Please, you're too modest. Rather, it's our honor to welcome you back to this world.
Ah, and that's the perfect segue to something that you should know. You see, you don't have to worry too much about my second life, since I'll only be here for a single day, like from sunrise to sunset.
A single day?
What?
That's why I said you won't have to worry too much about the boy this body actually belongs to. I'll be long gone by this time tomorrow. Besides, no one ever said I was actually going to return and stick around for years and years, right? This is just a short little outing back home, so I can see some of my compatriots again. Still, I've got to say, it has not been an easy trip. After being resurrected, I woke up in the home of a normal boy and wanted to take a quick dip to relax, only to have my trouser legs snagged by a fishing line that came out of nowhere. And once I finally made it to shore, I decided to take a stroll and see the sights, only to step into a trap along the way. Beats me who'd put a trap out there, and there wasn't even anybody around to check it. Thankfully, the bottom was pretty soft, so I lay down and took a nap before getting up to continue on my merry way.
This is so embarrassing.
After countless trials and tribulations, I finally managed to sign up for the tournament. But then, I ran into a girl who claimed to be a fitness coach. She insisted that my muscles weren't up to snuff, and made me do twice as many warm-up exercises as everyone else. Oof, you guys in the future sure have it rough.
Well then, what's next for you?
Oh, what a great question. I was just about to get to that. You're a pretty considerate gal. So, I do have a small wish that I haven't been able to fulfill. I managed to participate in the pilgrimage, but alas, my potential is restricted by this form. It sure would be nice if I could show everyone what I can actually do.
Why is he stealing glances at us like that?
Well, now that I've said it, care to help an old man out, hero? Ahem. See, I was also quite the formidable warrior in my time. Surely a match for Mavuika. I mean, I was the first Pyro Archon after all. I could shake the cliffs with a single punch, scale mountains with a single leap.
Very formidable indeed. So, you'd like to spar with me?
Yes.
Using your current body? Will he be able to handle it?
Don't worry. I'll find a suitable location for our duel, and a way to keep this body safe. The first sun. The ardent sun. This star is a flame, burning with a passion that will consume all. From the moment I first saw you, I knew you to be a true warrior, just like me. Surely you shall not refuse me this battle, O inheritor of my ancient name, the burning sun, Kiongozi Mavuika.
I accept.
Brilliant. In that case, let us free ourselves from mortal shape. Let the ancient souls guide you to the true arena of duels.
Oh god, this is gonna be freaking awesome. This is gonna be amazing. We're gonna get an actual just...
What is this place?
I've never been here before. Such a powerful pressure.
Is this a temple of the spirit?
This is the land of the sun, created by my soul. Only the sun and those blessed by it can survive here. Me, you, and you. The sun, the other sun, Blessed One 1, and Blessed One 2.
We've been blessed by the sun?
The sun will remember the most virtuous stars. You are hope itself, the most radiant, most important friends we could have. We have invited
that's true.
you here, so you may witness the clash of suns.
Huh, I see. We've manifested in an almost fully spiritual, consciousness-like form, removing the limits of our flesh.
That's right.
Which means he can go all out.
As I said, I knew you to be a born warrior the moment I laid eyes on you. But there are two forms of human strength, that of the body and of the spirit. The great Xbalanque, impressed upon a child's body, found less than a third of his original strength available to him. In that form, I'd lost my strength of body. But here, we meet as our true spiritual selves. In this place, even a child may shake heaven and earth due to the great soul within. What makes a true hero? Someone strong of body, or strong of mind, or must one be strong in both to surpass human limits? Which of these are you, Mavuika?
Well said, Xbalanque. Let us prove our mastery of both strengths through this battle. To Natlan, to each other, and to the rest of the world. You and I both know we'll never meet a better matched opponent.
Indeed, that's exactly what I've always wanted. As a citizen of Natlan, as the Pyro Archon, as an opponent from across the millennia, and a friend whom you never had the chance to meet. Let us have a fair and honorable duel.
Okay, if this is gonna be a cinematic, it better be amazing.
Our fight will end when the flame is extinguished.
Fine. You ready?
No. In war, there's no time for that.
The fire's out. Let's stop here.
It was a great fight.
That was amazing. That was some straight up freaking Dragon Ball Z type crap. Between the knockdowns and the giant attacks and, you know, having to that was amazing. I mean, this nation has really made the fighting part of it better, and all the fights we've seen have been amazing.
That was an exhilarating battle, Mavuika. Looks like this old man's still got some fuel left in the tank after all.
You jest, Lord Xbalanque. Your spirit is as strong and youthful as ever.
And I'm actually kind of glad they didn't go with the whole, what people would probably do nowadays with the whole girl power and have her still win. That she actually lost.
Come now. Can't you tell I was making excuses for coming up just a hair short? Not by much, just the slimmest of margins. Yet still, you actually won. I've always seen myself as the strongest warrior, but it would seem that the inheritance of ancient names has proven its worth after all. I bear the name Kiongozi, the leader of our people. After countless generations, this name came to you, and you used the power it accumulated over the years to defeat everything in your path. This battle has been most meaningful. Beyond the facts of victory and defeat, I've also learned a lot about you. Take, for example, your strength. It is at once ruthless and gentle, both tenacious and sharp. You neither overwhelm your opponent with sheer power, nor defy them with only your strength of will. You possess a great understanding of your own might, and will convert all of it into fuel, so you may climb to even greater heights. It is thanks to heroes like you that this war was won. I'd have never been able to return to the mortal realm otherwise. Your victory granted me this chance at a second life. Even if it is just for one day, the sun has risen again to drive away the darkness. Even the darkness of death that once enveloped me has been dispersed by your flames. Mavuika, you are the newborn sun, greater and more radiant. Allow me to give you a present to celebrate your victory.
My power.
Ooh, there's a prize too? Paimon wants to know what it is. Coming from you, it must be super awesome.
My power.
My journey is complete, and I have no more need for my remaining time. Mavuika, I would like to give you all my remaining life force, which I obtained from the ruler of death.
Oh, yeah.
Use it to awaken those you wish to see the most. Surely there must be at least one person that you'd like to meet.
What? So it's a blank check to bring anyone back for a time?
Though Natlan possesses incredibly unique ley lines, it is still extremely difficult to meet the dead outside of the Night Kingdom. Now, take it. Though we both became Pyro Archons in life, we were still born into this world as ordinary humans. There's no need to hesitate. Just do what you think is best.
Thank you for the offer, but I don't think I'll be needing it.
Huh?
The past lives on in my memories, and will always remain my treasure. Meeting someone we can no longer see again will only lead to more longing. Rather than cling to the past, we should enshrine it in memory. Ever loved and never forgotten.
Mavuika?
They were right. That's exactly the sort of person you are.
They?
The other
Your
Archon.
parents,
Oh.
sister, comrades, and friends.
Oh, so you're all just chilling
Those
together?
who walked with you, and those who left you behind. Those who crossed blades with you, and those who prayed for your safe return. Each and every one. Mavuika, has one granted the special privilege to return, I can sense them calling for you, and watching over you from within the distant winds. Dear Mavuika, our esteemed Archon, leader of our people, how have you been doing? We all miss you so. There are so many things we want to say to you, but if we really were to say them, they'd just be those simple, heartfelt words. The war is over, Mavuika. All our efforts had meaning, and all our struggles bore fruit. This is the fairest and most precious thing in the entire world. May you be happy in this era of peace. May you eat well, sleep well, always be full of energy, and never forget that we will always love you.
These are all words spoken by the people from the past. Their voices are echoing through this Temple of Souls.
Thank you. Those who have gone before will never forget you, even as you keep all their names deep within your heart.
Mavuika, my dear child, though we have ascended to Archonhood, never forget that we are still human. Live as you please, in this age of peace you forged with your own 2 hands.
Why so formal all of a sudden? Seriously.
That's great.
Huh? Mavuika, where are you going?
Later, losers.
Oh, leaving already. Now you're the one acting all impatient.
Since we're done with all the serious stuff, it's time to follow me. Xbalanque. Doubt you've ever ridden a flame strider in your current body, right?
Or in your
Never
former
even
body.
heard of such a thing, to be honest.
Ooh, are you gonna take him out for a ride?
You're coming too.
Oh yeah.
Come on. It's time for us to live as we please.
And also to live and learn. Any chest? Well, that's lame. Live and learn. Hanging on the edge of tomorrow. Live and learn. No. I mean, if that's what we ended up doing, I might just sing it.
Helmets on, sit tight, and don't fall.
Oh, do do do
You can use to ride on the walk. Playing with this stuff is part of everyday life then? I wonder if I would have ever become Pyro Archon if we had had these
I'm not
gadgets around back then. I might have had a bit too much fun with them.
What? That would be terrible.
Agreed. Good thing they were only invented after I died, huh?
Looks like I really am better after all, for becoming Pyro Archon even with all this temptation around.
Point Mavuika.
The hands of our friends at the Children of Echoes are as skilled as ever. They were already famed in your era, right? This spike was built by their most talented artisan in this age. Speaking of which, we just passed them by. Sweet!
I'm sorry, I'm hearing the song in my head. That's why I'm laughing so much. Because I'm just hearing Live and Learn in my head. Oh boy, I love when you go through these types of things with these transitions. It just lags.
Is that Ochkanatlan? Ah, sure brings back memories.
Oh yeah, that was built in your time, right?
It's long become a landmark. Very popular with tourists, so I hear. They think it's a lovely place.
Rolling around at the speed of
So
sound.
that's how you all
Got places to go, gotta follow my rainbow. Can't stick around, have to keep moving on. What lies ahead, only one way to find out.
To in the future.
Must
It's just
keep
like what
on
they say.
moving
The apex
ahead.
reached by those who came before will become the everyday goals of those who come after. Everything is constantly changing for the better.
What's the point of collecting all these?
That's how it should be. I'll bring those words back to the Night Kingdom and share them with everyone there.
Came from the city, I'll make it through. Follow me, set me free. Trust me, and we will escape from
You
the
can see the people of the
city.
springs from here.
They seem to be enjoying life, just like the people of Natland back then. All kinds of things might happen during the day, but as the sun sets, you can always count on the people of the springs to relax by the water, playing their instruments and dancing their worries away.
Because that's their way of life.
Precisely. And so it is for every tribe. No matter how many years have passed, for the people who live here, some things will never change.
Danger is lurking around every turn. Trust your feelings, got to live and learn.
Very much so. Speeding across the water, the warm breeze against my face. It makes me very happy. I really do adore this world, just like a plant adores the sun.
Gotta be odd for everyone just seeing speeding on by. Yeah. He's like, that was
Thank you,
amazing.
Mavuika. This has been a wonderful trip.
Lovely things are meant to be shared after all. It's the least we could do for our friend.
I'll admit, I didn't expect people several thousand years in the future to see me as a friend. Not that I'm complaining. This old man's had a great day today. Thank you, dear friends. I can still remember how nervous you looked when you saw me for the first time, Mavuika. I'll cherish that memory.
Oh, is it almost time?
Yes, it is.
Oh.
Thank you for coming back to see us.
Sorry,
this
my
meeting means a lot
finger
to me
just got
as
trigger
well.
happy.
Mm-hmm. Well, time to go. Don't forget to lead a happy life.
Aw, already? Paimon's gonna miss you. See you later, Xbalanque.
Enjoy your life in the Night Kingdom, too. No hug or anything. I mean, you have a chance to hug the first Archon. You're just like,
He closed his eyes. Did he fall asleep?
Mm-hmm. I can no longer sense Xbalanque's soul.
he's just a regular kid now.
Well, it's gotten quite late, hasn't it? Thank you for accompanying me this whole time. Let's hurry back. You must be starving.
There'll be a victory feast tonight, right?
Yes. After the end of the pilgrimage, we hold a banquet to congratulate the champion of the tournament. There will be good food and plenty of it. You guys are gonna love it. Mao Sao should be there too. I'll bring him over.
I mean, after all, it's only fair. His body has been used. So, you know, we should really celebrate this guy who just, you know, harbored the spirit and soul of the first Pyro Archon. That's almost
There'll
too.
still be any food left over for us? It's kinda late and all.
I'm sure the feast has already started, but don't worry. I'm sure Yansan will save some for us. She's very reliable. Leaving the tournament planning to her was a smart move.
So she probably figured that we'd be gone a long time.
Yeah, she's probably
Yeah,
not stupid.
I told her as much too. Ah, seems like they've prepared the thing.
What
The thing.
See that row of braziers over there?
Yeah.
Oh, so that's what they are. They haven't been lit, so Paimon totally thought they were something else.
We get to light
Here,
them.
watch this.
Poof.
Whoa, they're beautiful.
Were they left for the three of us?
This particular kind of brazier is called a signal flame and is reserved for those coming back late at night. The others set up an entire path using these signal flames to await our return. Those returning to the tribes must light them with their own hands. The flames will illuminate the path ahead and show the tribe that the person has made it back. Even if you're surrounded by darkness, never forget. Your friends wait for you in the distant light. Remember that feeling when the exhaustion of your journey creeps up on you.
Oh, it's all our friends. They're all there. You're back.
Archon, Traveler, Paimon! You were really gone a long time. We've already started grilling the meat.
We had a long talk with Lord Xbalanque. It was pretty time-consuming.
Did it all go well?
More than well. Xbalanque, he's a very good man. He far surpassed even my expectations.
Before beginning to tell a story. Hiding no secret is part of the deal. Millennia ago, ancient sun only rise again for one day. Sun disappeared once more. She returned with a joy in her heart and a child of the tribes on her back. Sun rose and the child streams and quietly set in his deep sleep.
So the only reason Lord Xbalanque didn't win the tournament is because he was limited by the physical body he was in.
That's right, but don't feel disappointed on his behalf. He himself was not upset about that turn of events. He had many revelations during this journey, and as he said, strength of mind is as important as the strength of the body. He realized that after failing to make it to the final 32.
Huh. No matter how many times Paimon hears it, it's still so funny to think that Xbalanque didn't even make it that far.
You never expected to hear those words next to each other.
Strong in both body and mind. Huh.
I'd say our champion Kanich fits the bill. Don't you think?
Indeed. Everyone, let's raise our cups. Let's celebrate our champion. Kanich,
Quiche.
you've proven yourself a true warrior and athlete. Congratulations on your triumph in the pilgrimage. A toast to our champion.
You're here.
Cheers!
Congratulations, Quiche. So weird that they picked Sasuke to win, but...
Hey, look. The kid's awake.
Aw, there he is.
Huh? Where am I?
Hello, Mausau. You're awake. This is the celebration feast for the pilgrimage of the return of the sacred flame. You participated in the tournament too.
Huh? Me?
Like, what? Yeah, it's a long...
It's
I
so
hope you
long,
like
even
long
my lowly
stories.
servant couldn't manage to give a simple summary.
I see. I remember Lord Xbalanque, our Archon, Mavuika, and the pilgrimage. I feel like I dreamed a very long dream. I was super strong in that dream, too. I could jump up onto the roof with one leap, and I could climb, fly, and glide.
That's cute. So while Casablanca inhabited the kid's body, you know, he was like, well, I'm inhabiting your body for a while, so now while you dream, you can be the Archon. So you can do everything an Archon can do.
It wasn't a dream. Your body did go through all the motions of the tournament. You were already an outstanding contestant.
I'm a contestant?
You were.
You know, Mom and Dad always say that my health isn't the best, and I might not be able to do all the things everyone else can. But right now, I feel like I can fly.
Really? Like Paimon?
No.
Yeah, I feel amazing. It's like I'm filled with power from head to toe. I want to feel like this next time, too.
Just want to punch something,
Then
break
go
the world in
and train
half.
hard, then come back next year and show us what you've got.
Show us what you've got.
Yeah, as long as you put in the work, you'll do great. I know it. That's how it is for all of us.
Yes. You'll turn out to be a truly beautiful vegetable. I'm sure of it.
Nom 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 nom.
Yeah, I will. Oh, but the pilgrimage was only half of the dream. I think after that, I somehow got into a fight.
Really? Against who?
I think it was our Archon.
That wasn't a dream either. I did have a duel with Xbalanque.
And you beat me.
I was hoping to save this until later, but since we're already on this topic, I've got another piece of good news to share. Namely, that we crowned another champion today. Lord Xbalanque and I engaged in an all-out duel, as worthy rivals from across the millennia. In the end, I won by the slimmest of margins, defeating our legendary hero.
You lost. Your flame went out.
I can't believe it.
This is no lie, and I have our best friend here to back me up. You were the arbiter for our duel, yes?
No, we saw her give us the flame, and that when it goes out, that calls the duel, and the flame went
Amazing.
out.
What an achievement!
So,
Come on, everyone, let's have another toast. For our Archon this time.
Very well. Acknowledge my victory. recognize my valor and drink this wine of victory for me.
Unless I'm misinterpreting it, because, you know, the flame should have represented her, and the minute it goes out, that represents her losing, which it did go out. You know, they had the final boom, you know, and her flame went out, and so am I misinterpreting this? And somehow she's... Well, actually, she lost, but this is how she won. Oh, you guys couldn't see it. Never mind.
Today's been a super long and exciting day, yeah?
Yeah, it's been quite some time since I've done so much in a day. Or felt that it's gone on for so long.
But you've also got a sense of accomplishment to match, right?
Of course.
Oh, right. Mavuika, the Traveler said there was something to ask you.
I was just thinking, you were fighting Casablanca for such a long time. Did you ever falter or wonder if you might lose to him even for a second?
No. In battle, there's no time for that, so it never crossed my mind.
The same answer as last time. How come she knew what I was thinking?
The night is still young. Cheers.
Cheers. As a blazing sun. Cool. Oh my god, that is just what I wanted. Get our achievement. Whisper of the Heart when he's calling for you. I probably will do some Mondstadtian things on my off time. So, gonna come back to Mondstadt to hand in the thingamabob real fast. Yeah, did I misinterpret? Because I'm pretty sure the flame was supposed to represent her will or whatever, or like the outcome of the battle, and once it went out, that pretty much was decided who would be the victor. The flame went out, and yet somehow they're saying that she won. Like, didn't even Casablanca say something like, oh, you know,
Thank you
you
for
might have
completing
lost, but
today's
like,
commission.
you know, you might have lost, but you know, you're strong in the will of Pyro Archon and stuff like that. Well, you didn't win, but here's how you actually won. So, anyway, that was a really cool, really cool quest. Really cool quest. Really cool, awesome cinematic there with, you know, Mavuika and Casablanca, and it was really good. I mean, it was a shame that it took so long to get to that point, where it's just like, oh, let's go around to all these places and listen to some talking. But it was cool. Anyway, that's gonna do it for me. You guys know the drill. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.